Flies are one of the most common insects on our planet. They belong to a group of insects called Diptera, which means two wings. This is what makes them special. While many insects have four wings, flies use only one pair for flying. The second pair has changed into these tiny club-like structures called halteres. These act like little gyroscopes, giving flies incredible balance and control in the air. This allows them to perform, honestly, some amazing aerial acrobatics, from hovering in place to making sharp, sudden turns. They are true masters of flight, a skill that has helped them to thrive in nearly every corner of the world. You can find flies almost everywhere on Earth. They live in the coldest parts of the Arctic and in the hottest, driest deserts. They buzz through lush, tropical rainforests and across wide, open grasslands. Some even make their homes high up on mountain slopes where the air is thin. This remarkable adaptability is due to their diverse lifestyles and their ability to find food in almost any environment. From bustling cities to the most remote wilderness, if there is a place to live, it is almost certain that some species of fly has made it its home. Demonstrating their incredible resilience, these creatures have an extraordinary way of seeing the world around them. Their large heads are dominated by two massive compound eyes. Each eye is made up of thousands of tiny individual lenses. This doesn't give them a single clear picture like our eyes do. Instead, it creates a mosaic-like image that is incredibly good at detecting movement. This is why it is so difficult to swat a fly. They can see your hand coming from many angles at once, giving them a vital split-second advantage to escape danger. Their vision is perfectly suited for a life of constant motion and awareness. When we think of a fly, we often picture the common housefly. However, the world of flies is astonishingly varied. There are more than 150,000 known species, and scientists believe there may be many more yet to be discovered. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. There are tiny fruit flies, large and hairy blowflies, and delicate crane flies that look like oversized mosquitoes. Some, like the hoverfly, have bright yellow and black stripes, cleverly mimicking the appearance of a bee or wasp to ward off predators. This incredible diversity is a testament to their evolutionary success over millions of years. One of the most vital roles that flies perform in nature is that of a decomposer. They are nature's cleanup crew, working tirelessly to break down organic waste. When a plant wilts or an animal passes away, flies are often among the first to arrive on the scene. The female fly will lay her eggs on the decaying matter. Soon, these eggs hatch into larvae, which we commonly know as maggots. These maggots have a voracious appetite. They immediately begin to consume the dead material, breaking it down into simpler substances. This process is essential for recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem. Without flies and their larvae, our world would look very different. Imagine if every fallen leaf, every dead tree, and every deceased animal remained where it fell for years. Our forests and fields would be cluttered with decaying waste. The nutrients locked within these dead organisms would be trapped, unable to enrich the soil for new life to grow. Flies accelerate this entire process dramatically. By consuming and digesting this material, they release vital elements like nitrogen and phosphorus, making them available once again for plants to absorb through their roots, thus completing a fundamental cycle of life and death. Flies are not just helpful in the wild, they are also important pollinators. While we often think of bees and butterflies when we hear the word pollination, flies play a surprising and significant part. Many plants, particularly those with small or less colorful flowers, rely on flies to help them reproduce. These flowers might not produce the sweet nectar that bees love, but they may have scents that are attractive to flies. As a fly moves from flower to feed, it unintentionally carries pollen from one to another, allowing the plants to produce seeds and fruit. Some plants have even evolved specifically to attract flies. The cacao tree, which gives us the beans to make chocolate, is a perfect example. Its small, complex flowers are pollinated almost exclusively by a tiny species of midge, which is a type of fly. Without these minuscule pollinators, there would be no chocolate. Other plants, like the famous corpse flower, produce a strong scent of rotting meat. This smell, which is unpleasant to us, is irresistible to certain types of flies who are drawn to it, thinking it is a place to lay their eggs, and in doing so, they pollinate the flower. In the great web of life, every creature has a role, not only as a consumer, but also as a source of food for others. Flies, in their various life stages, are a crucial part of the food chain. Adult flies, buzzing through the air, provide an essential meal for a vast number of animals. Birds such as swallows and swifts are expert aerial hunters, catching flies mid-flight. Spiders spin intricate webs designed to trap unsuspecting flies. Praying mantises, frogs and lizards all lie in wait, ready to snatch a fly with a flick of a tongue or a snap of their claws. The importance of flies as a food source extends beyond their adult form. The larvae, or maggots, are an incredibly rich source of protein and fat. Many animals have come to depend on this abundant resource. For example, when a large animal dies, the resulting explosion of maggots provides a feast for birds, beetles, and even some mammals like badgers and foxes. In rivers and streams, the aquatic larvae of flies like midges and black flies are a primary food source for fish. Young trout and salmon, for instance, feed extensively on these larvae, which helps them grow strong and healthy. The sheer number of flies is what makes them such a reliable part of the food web. A single female fly can lay hundreds of eggs in her lifetime. This reproductive power means that there is almost always a steady supply of flies and their larvae available for predators. This constant availability ensures that the animals that feed on them have enough energy to survive, reproduce, and raise their own young. If flies were to suddenly disappear, the impact would ripple throughout the ecosystem, leading to a decline in the populations of countless other species that depend on them for sustenance. This cycle is a perfect illustration of the interconnectedness of nature. The fly that helps to decompose a fallen log also becomes the energy that powers a bird's flight. The maggot that cleans the forest floor becomes the meal that sustains a fish in the river. Every stage of the fly's life, from egg to adult, serves a purpose that extends far beyond the individual insect itself. They are a fundamental link, transferring energy from the world of decay back into the world of the living, ensuring that nothing in nature goes to waste and that life, in all its forms, can continue. It is certainly true that flies can be a nuisance to humans. The common housefly can be an unwelcome guest in our homes, buzzing around our food and landing on surfaces. Some species, like the mosquito, are not only annoying but can also transmit diseases, which is a serious concern for human health around the globe. The sound of a fly buzzing insistently in a quiet room can be irritating, and their tendency to gather around waste bins is something most of us find unpleasant. It is understandable why many people have a negative perception of these insects and see them simply as pests to be removed. However, this perspective only considers the small fraction of fly species that interact with us directly. The vast majority of the world's flies live their lives entirely separate from humans, carrying out their essential tasks in the wild. It is important to remember that the actions we see as annoying are simply the fly's natural behaviors for survival. When a fly lands on our food, it is seeking sustenance. When a blowfly is attracted to our rubbish, it is looking for a place to lay its eggs, just as it would on any other decaying organic matter in nature. The benefits that flies provide to the ecosystem far outweigh the inconvenience they sometimes cause us. Their work as decomposers is indispensable for keeping our planet clean and recycling nutrients. Their role as pollinators is vital for the survival of many plants, including some that we rely on for food. They are a cornerstone of the food web, providing nourishment for countless other animals. To wish for a world without flies would be to wish for a world where ecosystems would struggle to function. The intricate balance of nature depends on the contributions of all its members, even the ones we might not personally like. Ultimately, the humble fly is a perfect example of an unsung hero. It works quietly and tirelessly in the background, performing jobs that are messy but absolutely essential. While we may never come to love the fly that buzzes in our kitchen, perhaps we can develop a newfound respect for its kind. By understanding their crucial place in the natural world, we can see them not just as pests, but as a vital part of the complex and wonderful tapestry of life on Earth. They are a reminder that every creature, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, has an important role to play.